Last time. Everything seems to be in order here. On to the next dream.
Oh God, we're all going to die!
Stygian, do not fear. You cannot die in your dreams.
I'm back, bitches! I've got your sister, Luna. Better come find me.
Princess, wait. That is not your sister. Well, it is Celestia, yes. I do not care if she is from a different world. She is still my sister. It would seem there is some kind of test to enter this castle.
Stop. Are you a bad boy?
I used to be, yes.
Go on through.
Celestia! If it isn't Princess Luna, I was hoping you would take my bait. I am Eris, Lord of Chaos. And yoink, I've just taken your powers. Oh, that was too easy. Well, time to auction off to some random schmuck so I can sit back and watch the world burn. And now our story continues. Almost exactly one night later. I suppose that it was too much to hope that the sun might rise a little early this morning. Where is she? I'm right here, sister. No need to fear. I am not afraid. I just have things to do. Ooh, what sort of things? Don't tell me. Luna's got a date. It is none of your business what I am going to do. Just raise the sun so we can all get on with our day. Are you still feeling sick? Do you need help with the moon again? I told you, the royal physician said... Okay, I remember. My sister, ever the morning pony. Okay, Stygian. Celestia does not realize anything is... Stygian! Oh, what's wrong with the side of the shovel? Shh! Oh, sorry. You did not sleep all night. I tried to contact you in your dreams multiple times. But then, as soon as I am off duty and the sun rises... Apologies, Princess. I was up all night. Well, wait. I thought you didn't have your magic. Oh, right. Perhaps that is why I could not contact you. Anyway, I think you'll like what I found. Do you recognize this? This looks like the gate from Eris's castle. Exactly. This was an enchanted relic used by Unicorn King Bullion. It was supposed to measure a pony's potential for good or evil. Eris's seems similar, though obviously she values different traits. So, with this enchanted gate, you are saying that only those with evil in them can get through. I don't think it's about good or evil. She's a creature of chaos, so I think it has more to do with some pony's potential and history of doing harm or mischief. Well, then it seems going to Twilight and her friends is out. I don't think that would be safe. And your friends likely would not work either. I'm afraid not. And regardless of her potential, I do not want my sister near this place. You saw what they did to the other Celestia. We only have a few days before Eris auctions off the power she stole from me, and we will need help to get it back. Who can we go to? I'm so glad you asked. Lost Pegasus. The first thing, the most obvious thing we need is some pony smooth. Some pony who can steal that orb containing your powers without Eris dropping a cage on them. I can tell you have an idea and that I am not going to like it. I think if we want some pony who can outfox a creature who's all about luck, there's only one place in Equestria we can go. Lost Pegasus. I am starting to think I know what you mean. And I was right. I do not like it. I know it looks bad, but it's not as bad as you think. Eris is not going to fall for two fast-talking scammers. They are small-time con ponies. You see, when you talk too fast, even if you are honest, every pony will think you were up to something.
The key is to slip into a rhythm. You have to lure them into a sense of security.
My thoughts exactly. What we need is some pony who can rob Eris blind without her even knowing. And what if the perfect pony for that isn't a pony at all?
And once they're drawn into the little song you've written for them, you can convince them to buy anything you want.
Is it really true that you helped save Equestria from the Storm King? You are so brave.
Well, I don't think of myself as brave. I'm sure in my position, you fellas would have done the same. When the time for heroism comes, well, it's just in my nature to answer.
Gosh. I am glad to hear you feel that way.
Well, if it isn't the princess of my favorite time of day. What brings your highness to Las Pegasus?
I have need of your assistance, Capper.
Well, young fellas, it looks like it might be time for you to trot on home. It seems my heroic services are needed again.
Oh my gosh, are you working with Princess Luna now? Oh my god, I ship it. I totally ship it!
Now, you are a princess of Equestria. You have all the resources of the kingdom at your command. If you call me to Canterlot, you know I come. Yet here you are, in a Las Vegas hotel run by two of the seediest ponies I've ever met, with the ex-pony of Shadows at your flank. I could be imagining things, but it seems like whatever you want my help with might not be above board.
I need a thief.
I'm listening.
5 minutes later.
So what you're telling me is that we be robbing not just a casino, but a castle. And that we don't know what sort of odds we're facing, or how ready they'll be. And that I'm stealing from an actual goddess of luck, who is certain to have those odds in her favor.
Yes.
Well, let me say this first. You keep up the scarlet racket, kid, because you've got no future in sales.
We are not trying to sell anything. This is about the safety of this and every other reality.
And we might have to fight villains from each and every—
Capper! There he is. Great job, my boy. Enrollment in seminars is up. Sales are up. Return visits are up. I swear this cat can sell saddlebags to a minotaur. What's this then? No pony said we would be receiving a royal visit. What a waste. We could have sold tickets, memorabilia, commemorative plates. What brings the princess to our humble establishment?
Actually, great coincidence you're coming in. Princess Luna's here to offer me a job.
A what?
Yeah, she wants me to be a royal advisor. Can you imagine that?
Does she now?
Oh yeah. Yours truly is going to be living high in the hog, sharing my various areas of expertise.
We'll double your percentage.
Now, you all know how dutiful I feel toward my newly adopted country. I wouldn't want to let the princess down.
We'll triple it. Final offer.
Now that is interesting. But Princess Luna was saying her offer comes with private room and board in Canterlot, an invitation to all state dinners, and the ear of the princess when it comes to the liberation of my homeland. Isn't that right, Princess?
Yes. Yes. Of course. We believe Capper's skills will be very useful to the kingdom.
Alas, my charming compatriots, duty does call. And Capper, hero of Equestria, must answer.
Stay. We'll pay you anything. Just don't leave.
Now, brothers, be upstanding stallions. Don't beg. We had to part ways eventually. Better we leave as friends now before one of us cleans out the other.
I admire you passing up all those bits for this.
Friend, the bits mean nothing to me. This little hustle is just to pass the time. Now, stealing a precious object from the goddess of luck? That is a task worthy of my skills.
Okay, the thief part is obvious. What else do we need on this team? Well, with the way we wrecked that elevator on the way out, I doubt we'll be able to use that this time. Which means we'll have to go through the casino floors. We know there are at least 3 floors, and that they are going to be full of the worst villains of every world. Then you see where I'm going with this. We need a powerhouse, some pony who can clear a path. If we visit the Crystal Empire, Cadence will know. We will need to come up with a reason why we are there, though. I think I have just the thing. In the room where we found the mirror, there were also a few of Starswirl's old journals stashed. Is Starswirl there? I would greatly prefer not to bring him into this. He is bound to— Not Starswirl. Sunburst is obsessed with studying my the early modern age. He'll want to read them for sure. Hey, Sunburst.
Oh, gee golly gosh!
And while you are huffing those over, I can casually inquire of Cadence as to her whereabouts. Well, I still don't think she cares much for me, but she's been working out in the Borderlands every day. She seems, well, happy. Oh my! I will give Cadence this. She does seem to be enjoying herself.
Great move, Glare Drops. I've got your 6.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe Princess Luna is here at my ranger station. I'm so gonna freak. That really is not necessary, Glitter Drops.
Princess Luna, no smiting! Would you like some cider, Princess Luna? Of course you would. You're probably freezing. Coming right up.
You'll have to excuse her. She lives in the Crystal Empire. They're all kind of like that. I am glad you two have reconnected, Tempest. You are frequently in one another's dreams. Gross. Have I told you that I really don't like that you do that? As much as I hated the Storm King, at least I knew he wasn't poking around in my head while I slept. Speaking of places you shouldn't be, why are you here? We told Princess Cadence it was to bring some books to Sunburst, but that's obviously a lie. Since when does it take a princess in a pillar of Equestria to carry a few books?
Ciders for everyone. What did I miss?
Perhaps it would be better if we discussed this in private. No. If you can tell me, you can tell Glitter Drops. She is basically my only real friend, and whatever death trap you're about to get me into, I'd like someone to know.
Fizzy, he said the nicest things.
5 minutes later. Wait, you're saying she trained Luna's magic using a staff? Yes. If my research is correct, it seems to be the staff of Sakanis. You know it. It's what I used to drain the power of the princesses for the Storm King. Though, the one I used was broken. But unlike the Storm King, Eris is not planning to keep the power herself. She is auctioning it off to the highest bidder. Okay, yeah, I'm in.
Whoa, hold on a sec. I know you're feeling guilty about working for the Storm King, but that doesn't mean you have to keep throwing yourself into danger.
Dropsy, it's not that simple. I let anger and rage control me for so long. I let myself become a weapon for him, and I sharpened that weapon in order to do as much damage as I could. Now I have a chance to use it for good. Working with you has been a start, but this is the sort of opportunity I have been waiting for.
Well, if you're powerless and the cat doesn't do magic, who's going to have Tempest's back?
Stygian will be there. And we have one more recruit. Okay, so we have Capper to steal the orb. We have Tempest to fight our way out. But with that many bad guys, we cannot exactly fight our way in. We will need a powerful magician. Powerful unicorn sorcerers are easy. Between you and I, we know them all. The difficult thing is finding one who can make it through the meter. Starswell is out. Princesses Twilight and Celestia couldn't get through the gates. I thought about Sunset Shimmer, but the last thing we need is to add a second mirror to the problem. I also thought about Sunburst's friend Starlight Glimmer, but I think she is too close to Princess Twilight. Wait, hold on right there. What we really need is illusion magic. If we are going to get in and out, we will need some pony who can distract guards, bad guys, even Eris herself. Okay, well, that sounds good and all, but where do we even find such a great and powerful unicorn? Well, last I heard, there was a festival in Yak-Yakistan, and she is never one to pass up a big stage. Yaks of Yak-Yakistan! Do not avert your eyes! Do not flee in terror! What you are about to witness is merely the illusion magic of the great and powerful Trixie! 5 minutes later. Now, behold!
Yacht Smash!
Why do so many of my shows end up like this? Honestly, in what way did you expect them to react? Why would you even write a spell that did that? It was grotesque. The great and powerful Trixie does not write spells to serve some mundane function. She writes spells because she thinks, I wonder if I could do that. And sometimes the answer is yes.
Wait, what were you two doing in Yak-Yakistan anyway?
We came to recruit you for a mission. We need some pony gifted with... Yes, I'll do it! Do you not want to know what?
Oh, it doesn't matter. No pony ever thinks of Trixie for their little teen missions.
Now some pony teleports out of here before there's no Trixie left to recruit! Stygian, can you get all three of us? I'm on it. Later, we've been over this with every pony, but let's do it one more time. The place will be crowded with villains, so we keep our heads down as long as we can. The most important thing is that the rest of us make sure Capper makes it to Eris's office. He is our best chance to get my power back before some villain ends up with it.
Well, can't say I've ever had a princess in my entourage before. This should be fun.
Tempest, We don't know how much resistance we'll meet in there. So if we need to fight, you are going to be the muscle. Bring 'em on. I haven't had a decent fight since the invasion. Trixie, you are the distraction. When we get to the upper levels, we are going to encounter guards. We need you to drive them away so Capper, Stygian, and I can reach the office.
Well, that seems like a poor use of my power. But I have a more important question. What's the name of our cool secret team? Personally, I like
Trixie and the Illusions. Why would we name it if it's supposed to be secret?
I've always been partial to the word squad. Maybe we can do something with that.
Well, the last secret team I named tried to banish me, so, Luna, do you have something?
I do. What about Nightmare Nights? Like the holiday?
Wait. Pretty Pink Pastel Pony Friendship Land has a holiday about nightmares?
Actually, it's about... Oh, I get it now. It's about Nightmare Moon.
Wait, Twilight taught me about this. Isn't that... Luna?
It was. According to the myth, I used to come on that day of the year to... eat children, I think it was?
You celebrate eating children? That shit's metal.
Oh no, the holiday was to appease me so that I would not eat the children.
Goodness!
Perhaps it's better no pony remembered the Pony of Shadows.
I wouldn't want any of that.
But I have learned to understand it. I have even embraced it. And that is why we are all here. We were all villains once, and we have turned our lives around. Now there is one mission that only the 5 of us can do. 5 former villains. Nightmare Moon and her knights.
Alright, Nightmare Nights it is then. One last order of business. Now that we're a team, and since we're attempting to sneak into somewhere you all have been already, should we not have disguises?
Ooh, makeovers!
The night of the auction, Eris's world.
Next! Are you now or have you ever been a villain?
I am Starry Night Terror. My iron horseshoe stalk the dreams of fools everywhere. I am the hoofbeat from under the floorboards. I am the shadow in the empty stable. I am the dark horse.
I'm the alley cat, and I stole one of your pull-ons in 20 bits while I was walking up here.
I'm Maelstrom Shade, and if you ask me any more questions, I'm gonna show you what I'm known for.
The great and powerful Roxy refuses to answer to your standards of objective morality.
How'd you two ever make it as villains? What kind of made-up names are Maelstrom and Roxy?
I just obliterated all who opposed me. Or do you not remember?
Trixie continues to challenge all of your assertions that she is, or ever was, some sort of villain.
Here we go. Are you ready for what's in there?
I do not believe we can be ready. We just have to focus on our objective.
This really is someplace. How'd you find it anyway?
Eris invaded a dream of Stygians disguised as the Pony of Shadows in order to lure me in.
Just a sec. Are you saying she out-dream magicked you? The princess of dream magic?
Yes.
Caporal buddy, what the hell did you get yourself into? Too late to turn back now, scaredy cat.
I'll have you know, I have a cousin named Scaredy Cat. Well, how bad could it be?
I should have learned by now not to ask that question. Until next time.